Okay, we're going to start the book of Jonah. Jonah was sent to Nineveh to preach salvation to the Ninevites. They were a bad bunch, the Ninevites were. That would be like sending a prophet over to Afghanistan to preach salvation to the Arabians over there in Afghanistan, ISIS. Now, the Ninevites worshiped Dagon, the fish god, half man, half fish. They took God's little children and threw them into Dagon's altar fire, and then they had sex orgies out in the groves so they could make them some more babies so they'd have something to throw into the altar fire, I guess. But that's how they worshiped Dagon, the fish god. And so, when we're going to read Jonah 1 now. Now the word of the Lord came to Jonah, the son of Amittai, saying, Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry out against it, for their wickedness has come up before me. But Jonah arose to flee to Tarshish. From the presence of the Lord, he went down to Joppa, and found a ship going to Tarshish. So he paid the fare, and went down to it, to go with them to Tarshish, from the presence of the Lord. But the Lord sent a great wind on the sea, and there was a mighty tempest on the sea, so that the ship was about to be broken up. Then the mariners were afraid, and every man cried out to his God, and threw the cargo that was in the ship into the sea, to lighten the load. But Jonah had gone down to the lowest parts of the ship, had lain down, and was fast asleep. So the captain came to him and said to him, What do you mean, sleeper? Arise, call on your God. Perhaps your God will consider us, so that we may not perish. And they said to one another, Come, let us cast lots, that we may know for whose cause this trouble has come upon us. So they cast lots, and the lot fell on Jonah. Then they said to him, Please tell us, for whose cause is this trouble upon us? What is your occupation? And where do you come from? What is your country? And of what people are you? And so he said to them, I am a Hebrew, and I fear the Lord, the God of heaven, who made the sea and the dry land. Then the men were exceedingly afraid and said to him, Why have you done this? For the men knew that he fled from the presence of the Lord, because he told them. Then they said to him, What shall we do to you that the sea may be calm for us? For the sea was growing more tempestuous. And he said,